Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Ryan J. I want to talk about TuneCore for a second. Right now, I just got my first album in the mail right now. I haven't opened it. I want to open it with you guys. This is a pretty exciting moment. This is my first, physical product. I've been releasing some singles, basically through a company called TUNECORE.com. And what's happening is, it's a company for independent musicians to basically get your music out. So what happens is, if you want to release, one single song, if you got like a, 2-3 minute song, you basically pay them $10, and they will get your music within 3 to 5 business days onto Amazon.com, AmazonCo.uk. They get it onto iTunes, and I think there's 10 or 15 other stores that they stock your music in. And if you want to get an entire album, basically, as long as it's 2 or more tracks, up to 78 minutes of music, they charge you $29.95, $29.99, one of the two. It's $30, and they will stock your whole album. Basically, this album right here, my Dim New Boys album that I made with my homeboy Young G. We wrote the album in 2006, and from 2006 to 2008, we recorded all these old songs. This album was actually like 17 or 18 songs. It had skits, and it had a female vocal track on the Get It Movin' song, and then it had there was another song called Clap. There was another song called Sexual Healing. Anyway, I listed on our YouTube channel where the computer crashed, and basically I lost, I want to say, between 18 and 1900 songs that were fully recorded, and they just were not released, But basically, TuneCore is pretty awesome because you pay that price and then they stock it in. So I actually got some calls back. A couple people bought my new track, Poppin' the Motorola's, in the Philippines, Australia, and I think I had got something that was Czechoslovakia, or it was a European country that was kind of like, wow, this is awesome that my music is being heard out there. But anyway, I don't know what the quality of this is like. This is after, what happens is they put your stuff on Amazon, and people can go on and buy the single for 99 cents, or whatever price you choose. $1.29 is basically the industry standard now for iTunes singles. So what's happening is 3 to 5 days, your stuff is live onto those sites. But to get a physical copy, it goes through Amazon Prime, which basically takes between 6 and 8 weeks. It was actually only about 5 weeks, and then this popped up just last month, and I started broadcasting it on Facebook. So I don't know if this is in a plastic CD cover, it seems soft, so I'm assuming this might be paper, but anyway, let's see. It arrived in, a standard yellow Amazon envelope. Looks professional, and so I'm going to open this up right here. Let's see what we got inside. Oh, it is plastic. It's in shrink wrap. Okay. This looks really professional. It's shrink wrapped in. I almost don't even want to open it. It looks like on the back, I did the cover art, and looks like they made it into a booklet. I'll open this in a second, but it looks really shiny. I mean, I did this on Photoshop, so this was not taken in HD, but this, the quality here looks pretty good. Like this. They assign you a barcode on the back. This is basically, this is a real sellable product. It's $9.98. That's how much that's their fixed price if you do your CD. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. It looks like they've actually made a booklet. The spine looks pretty good. They added that in. I didn't have anything to do with this. That looks pretty cool. I did not do the back cover art. That's what I was going to say. Is what happened is you upload one song at a time and you just type it in, and it looks like they put exactly what I put. Like this song, Get the Whip Going. Basically, that was a track that myself and a good producer friend of mine, Jared Bathurst, who's an incredible musician, he helped design that beat. And Rockstar, which is our main single for this, that's myself, Young G, and just David Soto, who's the most incredible, insane guitarist I've ever met, and I've worked with the best for like the last 7 years at the Hard Rock, and you can't fuck with this guy. And he did the guitar track on this. And then I've got It's Them New Boys. That's a song that I did with Young G, and my good friend Erica Forster did the female vocal track, and David Soto again did the guitar on that. Okay, I'm going to open this up. Make sure that's really good. This looks very professional, you know. This is actually, I'd say this is I was expecting it to be like in a paper cover. So if I was doing a live gig and I wanted to, you know, maybe I got 100 of these. I'm going to tell you what print on demand is in a second, but, you know, if I had 100 CDs and I did a song, a gig, and I went out and handed them out to fans, then that would be pretty cool. But this is actually a little more higher budget than I thought. Okay, so looks like they put the barcode on the CD for you. Here again in the label, we'll pull this out. The CD itself looks pretty clean. That's not a sticker on the front. That's really smooth. That looks really nice. It would have been kind of cool if they used the cover art, but it's just black. It's white and yellow. It looks it looks really clean, you know. There's nothing back here, so let's see. So pulling out the cover now. Again, I only designed this part. This is all you send. You send them a 1600 by 1600 JPEG, and my image did not have this this black outline around here. So it's like they've taken my image and shrunk it down and basically framed it in there. On the back, again, that was the piece that I showed you, which is actually the same as the back. Now they did all this. All I did is type in the names, and I didn't have any choosing whether this was a black background or this, you know, yellow or this font. That was all TUNECORE. Okay, so inside, it looks like it has, you open it up, has the name of the band, and the album name, and then it has the track listing right here with the times. That looks good. I can tell it's a little transparent. I can see the outline of myself, my jacket. I can see the outline of the letters through here. If I come, you can see it right there. So a thicker pound paper would probably have been better, but this is smooth. This is a glossy type of paper. It's, you know, this is really professional. Now here's the awesome thing about these companies, these new self-publishing companies. What's happening is print on demand is the new thing. Now, 10 years ago, if I wanted to get an album done, I would have had to have mass duplication. I would have had to buy it in bulk. I would have had to buy 100 copies of these, or 1,000 or 10,000, and they'd be sitting in boxes all over my room, and I'd have to sell them myself. With print on demand, basically, all I did is ship them. I uploaded the songs from my laptop, and the WAV files, or MP3 or WAV. I believe I uploaded WAV. It was WAV or MP3. But all I did is upload the 10 tracks, and I sent in this 1600 by 1600 JPEG image for the cover, and I labeled the songs as I loaded them up, and that's it. So what happens is there's some database. I don't know where these are, you know, manufactured by Amazon.com in Lexington, Kentucky, is what it says on the barcode right here. So somewhere in Kentucky there's a database computer. So if anyone in Australia, New Zealand, Taiwan, wherever, searches either JAUNZEMIS or Dem New Boys or any of the other tags, and they buy this album, then they get that order, and someone in Kentucky draws this up on his computer, prints this out, burns the copy of the CD, and they ship one copy off. So it's print on demand. You can also print on demand not only CDs, but you can do, there's a new company called CreateSpace, which is a sub-company of Amazon, which is what I'm using to self-publish my book, Soap, Shoes, Secret Tips and Tricks. So if you have a book, check that site out. There's another site called Lulu. I think it's, they run a little differently, but, and I don't know a lot about that, so I'm not going to run my mouth before I'm actually educated on that. Let's see. But CreateSpace also does DVDs. If you have a movie you want to self-promote, they do audios, MP3s, and they do live streaming with your DVD. So I think you have to be 20 minutes. So you can make a movie and then you get streamed and you get paid, $3.99 if someone streams that. They also do, and they do, they do books, of course. So it's a really cool site. But I can't wait to start getting more stuff out. I've been a member of a lot of different secret societies. I've been to a lot of interesting meetings, met interesting people. Some very, I'm not legally allowed to say names of people, but very influential, very rich, very wealthy, very knowledgeable people. And one of the things they had taught me is that the keys to financial success is a technique that many of the Fortune 500 companies use, many of the most wealthiest people on the planet use. It's a technique called multiple sources, which is basically creating multiple sources of income, saying, this is one multiple source. My soap shoes is now another multiple source. I'm also writing another book. It's a dating tip book, and that's going to be out soon. That's another multiple source. So if you have books, tapes, CDs, T-shirts, maybe your own clothing line, maybe Tony Hawk. He has his skateboarding stuff. He's got his book. He's got his products, his wheels, his decks. He's also got vitamins, the Tony Hawk vitamins that they sell in Walmart. And these are all little pieces, they're all multiple sources of income so that you can make money while you sleep rather than selling your time for money. So another great tip, if you're not writing this down, you should be, because when I'm giving you the information I'm giving you is, it can get you wealthy very quick, you know what I'm saying? So multiple sources, try to put as much product out as you can, brand yourself, brand everything that you do, and make a master site to drive traffic back so that everyone can get your stuff, the value that you have, put it out into the world. Why hold it inside of you, Some people may tell me that white people can't rap. Some people may tell me I suck. Other people may say I resonated so much with that song. That was amazing. Thank you for putting that out. I've had many people write me that they hate my lyrics, that I shouldn't be promoting drugs and violence and talking about hard times, and I should keep it positive. But I've always been the person to tell it how it is, and I have other people telling me that my Leap of Faith song, which is also available on iTunes now as a single, is something that resonated with them so much because it's something that they were going through at the same time, with me losing my entire family, being kicked out of 4 countries, being arrested, being homeless. These are all things in my life that I've gone through that I rap about, and I express that to the people. And the same way that when I was growing up, going through difficult times, I related more to hip-hop. I couldn't listen to country, and I couldn't listen to rock and roll because the things that they were talking about, I couldn't resonate with that. But someone talking about being broke as fuck, selling drugs on the corner just to get by, I can relate with that because I've been so broke that I've had to, break into restaurants and steal their fucking toilet paper so I have something to wipe my fucking ass with, I've been there, I've done that, and I can resonate with that. So I know where they're coming from. And so I go ahead and, do that same service to the next man. This is what I'm going through. I just put out what I see, what I'm going through. And some people, love me for it. Some people hate me for it. And, in the end, all I can do is be me. I'm not here to please anyone else. I'm not here to be... I'm here to do me. But overall, this is a product that I feel proud of this. This is awesome. Now, a lot of these songs, it's 2013 now at the time of I'm recording this, so these songs, a lot of this stuff is stuff I wrote in 2006. This CD was not mastered It's not the highest quality audio that it could have been, but we made this, I mean, in my ghetto apartment on the west side of Las Vegas for free. And this is awesome now, because now this is available all over the world, on multiple sites all over the internet. And you know, this is cool. I'm gonna you know, I'm gonna put this, I'll play this one. I'll probably order a second one and put a little frame, put it on the wall, you know, and it's one out of tons more products that I'm going to be putting out. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's cool. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you, so now you guys know how to use TuneCore.com, and hopefully you guys can get your music out, get fans, make money, and who knows, maybe someday we'll all be jamming together, and maybe we'll collab on something. But you know, I just wanted to share this. So now, if you found this, you typed in TuneCore on YouTube, because that's how I tagged it. So yeah, I would definitely. I'm not being paid by TuneCore or anything to endorse it, but I would definitely recommend their service if you're an amateur musician and you want to start getting yourself out there and build a name for yourself, and and make it happen. So this is cool. Thanks, guys. I'm Ryan J. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my new hit single, Poppin' Dem Motorola's, which probably appeared somewhere down in the corner, probably this corner, somewhere at the beginning of the video, or there's that link in the corner where you can click onto my homepage. Anyway, I'm on Facebook. It's Facebook.com/Ryan JAUNZEMIS, and that's all I have to say. I'm gonna go have a beer and celebrate. You know, album release party time. Why not? All right, lates.